Okay guys, so I'm gonna check these replays, figure out which ones are aces or not, and then I'm gonna... Alright guys, so this is an ace replay that I have. And an ace or mastery in a vehicle is when you receive more XP in a battle than 99% of other players in the past 7 days. So this means that, say, 1,000,000 players have this tank and they played it within the last week. Well, in order to get a Mastery Badge Class 1, also known as an Ace, or also known as an Ace, it's, you have to get more XP at the end of that battle than 990,000 players minimum. So, yeah. And I think that's their highest average, so this is just a full replay and you'll see I'm lucky that it hit his track, so the splash got through and destroyed him. But you'll see that soon I'll get quite unlucky with this M41, and he'll be very annoying. I try to predict where he's gonna be, I'm wrong. I bounce a shot, take another shot. Nice drift. I would have typed that in chat, but I didn't want to die. I saw T29s where I'm like, ah, shucks, I'm dead. But, as you can see, well, I won't die for quite a while. Well, actually, I don't die at all. And I was hoping to get the M41. I don't know, for some reason, it didn't register in my brain that IS was alive. But you'll see, I wait to get a shot into the M41. I back up because I just bounced a shot that would have dealt 400 damage, would have killed me instantly easily. M41's moving up. I kill him with HE. And then I back up into the cover. And this is basically where I am for the rest of the game. And keep in mind, each match takes about 7.5 minutes total. 6 minutes 54 seconds is how long this replay is. Yeah. It was that close. And I'll just let the rest play out while I provide a little bit of commentary. So they're trying to cap right now. I saw that Dracula was going into the city, so I'm wary of him because I don't want to die yet. I see him, I'm like, good, he's out and exposed. He's trying to back up. I hit his gun, damages his gunner, turret, and gun. And then, so he's now a one-shot for all of my allies that are still alive. Which is, it's just me, a criminal, be at Type 62 and a T-43. The enemies have an SU-100Y, KV-2, IS, and a Dracula. Now, the criminal B just died to the SU-100Y. So that's not good. T-43 just knocked out IS. That's pretty good. Type 62 just got hit by the SU-100Y. I think he got himself another shot on the SU-100Y, but I'm not sure. Type 62 is trying to get out of there and escape alive. I don't think he does. I think that's... yeah, he just got knocked out by the KV-2. And so I get there, I peek out here hoping that T-43 can get the Dracula to back out. And at this point, it's a standoff. I'm stuck here. T-43 is going to go around that side of the building near that bush and try and camp there. I'm just stuck here because I know that if I wanted to get behind that little bridge right there. Oh, yeah, I wanted to get behind that little bridge where I have the crosshair right there. Because that would be some pretty good cover. I knock out their SU-100Y because he just killed my teammate, my last teammate. So it's just me and this enemy KV-2. And you'll notice that there's a difference between me and this KV-2. That's because we're doing different camouflage, different HP levels and whatnot, different guns. So he is using the most irritating gun to face off against the most deadly and annoying gun to face off against as a 152mm user. So he's at full HP. I summon HE into him, 300 damage, so 302 damage into him. He's now a one-shot for AP, and just to be safe, I load AP, because I know I'm probably not going to be able to penetrate him with HE, and I noticed, hey, he's got the long gun. That means he's got like a 10-second reload or faster. My reload's 23 seconds. So swap to AP. And he's going around that way. I go around this way. And then we both realize that there's not enough time on the clock to reposition ourselves and get ready for a rush. So we both start. He drives backwards, I drive forward. Now, I fire an AP. It doesn't kill him immediately, but that little fire symbol next to it, that killed him. I got lucky. He had about 8 hit points left at the end. And if it weren't for that fire being caused, I would have died. I would have lost. It would have been a pretty darn good game, but I still would have lost anyways. And yeah. Now I think I have another ace replay. I'm going to try into the other ace replay and then I'll... Guys, so this isn't exactly a ace replay, but as you can see, I got a lot of damage, a lot of credits, a lot of kills, but that's because this is an Uprising battle. Now this is one of those special games. As you can see, I have a additional ability right there in the bottom corner, a little tornado beneath my other consumables. And what that tornado ability does is it flips around the enemy tank to use it on, so that they're facing a different direction than they were when you use the ability on them. Now, as you can see, there's 3 little hearts. That means that we have 3 lives. 3 lives, including the beginning one that you spawn as. So, I can't back up because I want to get behind the cover, so I just drive off. And this is in the Smash, a very, very overpowered tank that pretty much everyone agrees needs a nerf. Because it was just so bigly overpowered, and... yeah, so the reason that guy just took 1800 damage is because there's an ability for some heavies where they can fake death until they bounce a shot that would have dealt damage to them, or for like 15 seconds, I think. So I'm like, oh shoot, guys, I need help. I shoot him for 500. As you can see, there's this little blood drop looking thing there. That's just shy of 100 right now. That's Elixir. That's what you use to purchase additional abilities and bonus and buffs for your tank. Now he just used that ability again, which allows him temporary invincibility. And T-32 fired at him, which allowed me to, well, shoot him again. For another roughly 500. And so I roll around the corner, hoping to get off a shot on him. Now, this was a week or 2 ago, so I'm not completely sure. So I see them, I'm like, nah. I try and go for the Cheeto SPG. Bam. And I kill him. So at this point I have 220 elixir. So that low is, I think, going to die. Well, I loaded good HE into him. Now, you'll see I get... Let's get this okay. I get Jagged Shells 2 and Rapid Fire 1. Now, it'll explain right there what the abilities are. You can pause the video if you want to read what the abilities are, but Jagged Shells just increases your damage, and Rapid Fire increases your reload speed, making it so that instead of having a 17-second reload, you have a 13-second reload. Now I use my tornado there to try and help my teammates, and if you see that little blood streak that was above him? Yeah, that's an ability for tank destroyers and a few lights or mediums, where basically you take damage for every little bit you move. So you want to use that on tanks that are actively moving, or that aren't moving, so that you can either get shots in on them, or just, I guess, yeah, you can use it to try and keep them from moving, because if they want to move, but you have a shot on them, they can either take damage by moving to try and get away from you, or they can just sit there and take damage until the effect wears off. And so I knocked out the M6A2E one. And then we go for their SU-122-44. I bounce a shot from him, luckily. I slam a shell into him for 800. My teammate kills him. Now, everyone has to realize this. That's why when I get a kill, or when someone gets a kill, it doesn't immediately pop up in the little chat up there just under the timer that they've died. Because they can die 3 times before they're out of the battle, and they're just spectating or chatting. Now, I'm not sure what I was doing right there, because it's been days or a week or two. But as you can see, I'm moving up to support my allies. So I'm like, oh, okay, my teammates, they're more than enough of them right there to knock out that Lurva. I get quite lucky. So I just flip them around. Oh. I think maybe it's that replay. Nah, I get unlucky, yeah. But I ammo racked. I've seen there's the WZ-112-2s get ammo racked, because they have much better frontal armor. Oh! That's when I ammo rack a WZ-112 and Smasher. Okay, yeah. I forgot it was an Uprising mode, not just a normal battle. So I go there to try and... Oh, that knocked him out from the battle. But yeah, as you can see, RNG is quite cruel. And you notice one thing is that in some vehicles there is a massive aim circle, which are those little dots there, right near the reticle. And the tighter the circle, the more likely you are to hit where you want to. I then spin him around, which luckily for him faces and kills my teammate, but he still dies to my teammate. So I move up because I'm like, oh, I can out-reload this guy easy. But I get unlucky, and I guess he rammed a teammate. And, or something happened, yeah. He rammed a teammate, or one of his enemies shot my teammate, and because they had a chain lightning that transferred damage between that teammate to me, therefore killing me. Because I was super low HP. And I'm just running up to finish them off. This is an almost guaranteed win, but they still have a fair few lives, so... And they all are at okay HP. But I roll around, slam an AP into him, And then my teammate here is gonna kill him. Yep, he's dead. So I have that little streak, so I'm not gonna move until it goes away so I don't take unnecessary damage. Because I'm on my last life, I don't want to die. I load heat, I fire, I killed Cheeto SPG. Now all that stuff is this Borsig, who is on very low HP. He just fired at me, so we know he's over there, and he's no longer got that active camo. And I was nervous because I knew that sometimes I might have taken fall damage there, but I got lucky and I didn't take fall damage, so I could die. Oh, I might be talking too fast. Well, on YouTube, you guys should be able to slow this down a little bit, slow down the playback speed, so that so that it's not super confusing for you. I fire at him and I kill him. That's what Uprising mode is like. There's a lot of wacky abilities, and basically what it says is nothing is overpowered if everything is overpowered. And that's Uprising mode for you.